Like a higher power is out there, life pent up behind a dike, and the dike is nature. We could surpass the greed, we could answer a creed, we should, I believe, to achieve a sense of life beyond life. We have to be motivated to perceive a calling to suffer through strife. Like a parent or a prophet, Tolkien refers to more than prophets. It is an ideal, but listen to me, Mr. Tritt. We could surpass the greed, we could answer a creed, we should. Yay. Say to me in your mangled voice, mother, what happened to my brothers all those years ago? The plants came to tangle us, their roots in our water mangle us, and gardener says so. Their laws rule over us, I listen to their chorus as they hand us pennies. Poisonation, the plants came to tangle us, abhorrations, the water mangles us. Gardener, stay away, your fruit gets reaped in distant lands. You feel no need to pay, but I'd appreciate kinder hands. Say to me in your mangled voice, mother, what happened to my brothers all those years ago? Say to me in your mangled voice, mother, what happened to my brothers all those years ago?
I think we can easily say, there is nobody like you.
There was once a Visigoth wild and free who wore pants to cover his knee, and he had a hunch that these Romans were a bad bunch. And then he had a son. The son was a Carolingian, Catholic and true, who paid his taxes when they were due. And then he had a son. The son was a Prussian with his king. He likes the army and he likes to sing. He trusts his woman and he trusts his wine. And he's not in the sea, then he is fine. And then he had a son. The son was a German with a wax mustache, a bit hot-headed and a bit rash. Beer and bratwurst was his niche, and he scratches that nationalist each. And then he had a son. Now this son was a man of the world. He'd seen some horrible and beautiful things. And he says maybe change is a good or bad swing. By his light, I live my life, our lives. Like the ancients sang as bronze bells rang, like for the flock of David as the innocents hang, there still glows in that eternal distance, that of which we see when we die, even though In our mortal instance, I feel light as we cry. Endure, endure, endure. For why, I'm not sure, sure. But the same light still waves in the wind. In it I see their kith and kin. I can't see the light of my life, oh, but I view her soul every day. My light won't always glow bright, but I carry it happily anyway. And then there still glows in that eternal distance, that of which we see when we die, even though in our mortal instance I feel light as we cry.
Thank you very much.
Whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, oh, oh. Lady Liberty said to me, do you know what it means to be free? And as I look up at her, I turn my head to the side. I see righteous anger and then ugly pride. Hey, hey. We've done some things in the past, holding on to the huddled masses. As things die or last, we must not forget what history says. And Lady Liberty said to me, do you know what it means to be free? And as I walk around her statue, I saw an old man crying. As I ask you, you said you saw them dying. I look at her, then back at you. Then I hug you as an answer. You ask why, I say I want to. As you rest your head on my shoulder, I know you're no longer here. You're in a place that couldn't be colder, in a hell for Jews in those years for fear.
Close, huh?
Dreams.
Fade.
Dreams.
Nightmares.
As I keep awake, all of them do shade. As I keep waking, the ignorant do rape. As we keep weeping, all of them seeing. As they sigh, they don't understand being.
Dreams.
Fade.
Nightmares.
Rape.
Dreams.
Fade.
Rape.
Nightmares.
Fade.
Fade.
Dreams.
Do 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 do. Existence. Do 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 existence. Do 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 exist. Existence. Do 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 existence. Do 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 do. I exist to achieve our salvation, our salvation, our salvation. Do 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 existence. Do 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 our salvation. Do do do, our salvation, our salvation, our salvation. Do do do, do do do, do do do, do do. Hey. I remember back in Vermont, my pa had an axe named Claremont, which he used to cut down the pines. And one summer pa came up to me in summer he used to cut down trees for the coming fall with snow so fine. And he said, well son, looks like you've grown a head. It's ugly, but I'll be damned if it ends up dumb. So he took me by the shoulders and we headed out to the trees and boulders where Claremont was waiting in a clearing. Pa took that axe, cut down that tree he asked, and I looked at him like I was hard of hearing. And I took some swings, Pa laughed and said, boy, I can teach you some things. And he guided my posture until it was just right. Pa helped me and molded me, and I cut down that tree so me and my family could be warm at night. So now Pa trusts me, and in those summers I cut our trees. And now that Pa is gone, I get close to him whenever I want by teaching my son how to use Claremont. I remember what used to be. Life was for me like a kiss, a mix of pain and breathlessness. Close your eyes and you'd miss the gentleness of tulips, like a moonlight sonata, Beethoven to Chekhov, armies of terracotta, or anything thereof. A kiss, a mix of pain and breathlessness. Close your eyes and you'd miss the gentleness of tulips, oh, as the globe spins round in the garden I've found. I live, I die, in superlatives or otherwise. Now I'm dying because I read Mr. Tritt's 10th grade class's essays.
Yeah, I've never seen me in a
Breath, open your eyes, you're crying. Welcome to the world of the dying. Enjoy the milk and the lying. Breathe. Live like you've never lived life before. Bleed for your masters and their war. Feel free to be numbed by the dealing. Please ignore the paint that is peeling. Live like you've never lived life before. No, you are rotten to the core. I bet insurance never looked so good. You buy in? Yeah, I thought you would. Live like you've never lived life before. Bleed for your masters and their war. Feel free to be numbed by the dealing. Please ignore the paint that is peeling. Comedia do Lyrical, give unto me thy motley comic jokers can shield me. I pick them up when they're down. Am I powerless as a clown? Symphonia to me, dancers, prancers, as I turn to the final joke. When I'm the pig in a poke, I pick them up when they're down. Am I powerless as a clown? Do nar lekin. Well, I'm watching every day, watching for a break. The old cat's yowling, I got gristle in my steak. My boats are old with mold, make no mistake. I'm looking for some gold, looking. My feet get cold, I make them colder. Crawling down the road, hunching over my shoulders. Well, I'm a-watching every day, watching for a break. El Dorado's got a snake, I don't get no break. No. My cat's on the stove, wanna kiss her some more. Warm up her cove, but I'm so cold. I'm looking.
The whole time.
Next year. Yes. And
All right, everybody shut up and let him go.
Oh, yeah, you ready? Okay. I just want to get my phone off.
What's happening?
Today I feel confused.
Okay.
Maybe some kind of battery this morning.
Hey, just a couple of things though, just to make sure that you understand, since you're the teacher. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yes, I am.
Do you know Charlemagne? You know, as in like.
Not personally.
Okay.
But you know of him.
Yes, I know who Charlemagne was.
So you know what a Carolingian would be then.
Yes.
Okay, good. And a Prussian.
Yeah.
I am, yes.
Yeah.
I am perhaps nearly as intelligent as you may be, so I know what these things are.
Well, no, like I don't know who won the Nobel Prizes this year, and I don't know the laureates, and I don't know half the books you do, but I know some things you don't, so I have to ask, you know?
I am aware who Charlemagne is a Carolingian.
Okay, but I thought I just made up Carolingian, because I'm not exactly.
No, you did not.
Okay, good. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a wall. Never mind. Ah.
Not over there.
Freaking hell.
Shining place.
Can I go now, Damien?
Room after room after beautiful room. Every room and rooms to go is priced to sell during our January clearance sale. Get amazing buys on special clearance items. Reduced sale prices on Cindy Crawford Home.
Now a word from our sponsors. What are you doing to that computer, Mr. Finn? Anyway. And, so I wrote...
Good morning, Bears. Just a reminder to you that
Yes, you
it is
always
early
remind us.
release
Thank you.
day. So we are going to end fourth period here in a couple minutes, and you're going to go to fifth period next, and then we'll have power hour after
2 minutes,
period.
Eddie. 2
Just a
minutes.
reminder, after fourth period, when the bell rings here in a couple minutes, head straight to fifth period, and we'll have power hour after that. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Okay.
Okay. Silence, you fools.
Wait. I mean,
Ready to start again?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Well, I'm not, but
All right.
I'm not. You don't have to wait for.
dreams.
Nightmares.
Fade.
Dreams. I thought you were going back. Here, you know what? I got an idea. Let me see.
Didn't give me any time to prepare at all.
We know you like to go last.
Is everyone else ready?
I don't know. They look ready.
Okay.
Nick's just like, no. It's because you have an Apple product.
I know.
Okay.
Apple.
Zoom, go away.
I'm sure it's someone.
You showed it to Mr. Landy once, anyway. Okay, so. I wish I had some like backup guys or a guitar front man or something.
The audience. And the audience.
I don't know. It could be like, I don't know. I got you. Could someone get the love haters online?
And now.
Go away. Okay. Nick, are you doing this? Okay. We do that again. Nick, you ready? Yeah.